Hey guys, welcome to Amy Ulmer Yoga. We'll focus on the third eye and crown chakra today. So you can close the eyes or keep a soft gaze as you take an easy seat and begin to tune into your breath. Sitting up nice and tall. Taking your focus in between the eyebrows and in a little bit. This is where the third eye chakra is located. So this chakra is associated with insight. And when it's in balance, you trust your inner wisdom to meet life's challenges. When it's out of balance, you can be cynical, rely too much on logic, and can be untrusting. Now take your attention to the crown of the head, just above the crown of the head. The crown chakra hovers there. So this chakra is associated with cosmic energy. And it helps you understand who you are beyond your physical body. So when it's out of balance, we rely on the external for happiness, and thus we suffer. So when it's in balance, you're able to find that happiness within, without relying on external sources, external validation. Take one more full cycle of breath. Gently blink the eyes open if they're not already. Come to tabletop. Bring the hands a little forward of your shoulders. Tuck the toes. Press the hips up and back. Down dog. Just tuning into the sensations in your body. Taking a couple of full cycles of breath. With your next inhale, roll forward to plank. Press the mat away. Bring your knees down. And then drop the hips, lower the hips so you come into a lazy up dog with the thighs down. If that's not comfortable, just come all the way down and stay in low cobra. So wherever you are, if you want to wiggle around a little bit from side to side, feel free. Good, and then tuck the toes, bend your knees, or shift your hips back and lift your hips back up, down dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back, roll the hip open. Exhale, draw your right knee towards your right wrist, lay the shin bone down, Scoot your left thigh back. Come into pigeon prep, so fingertips on the mat. Draw your heart forward and up. Take one more full cycle of breath. Then bring the hands down, tuck the back toes, step back, down dog. Take a breath. With your next inhale, left leg goes up and back. Bend the knee, roll the hip open. Exhale, draw your left knee towards your left wrist. Lay the shin bone down, scoot the right thigh back. Come up onto your fingertips, lift your heart. Good. Then bring the hands down, tuck the back toes, step back, down dog. Now start to take your feet wide towards the edges of the mat, the heels in, the toes out. And then slowly walk your hands back towards your feet, coming into a squat at the back of the mat. Now you can always sit on as many blocks as you need. You can also do this leaning against a wall. So crown of the head reaches up, the hips sink down. Start to drop your right arm as far down inside right shin or right thigh as you can, and then stretch the arms out. Lift your left arm up towards the ceiling, gaze up. Come back to center. Lower your left arm inside left thigh. Left hand comes down, right arm reaches up. Good. Back to center. One more breath in your squat. Broad across your chest. Hands come down. Spin the toes forward. Scoot the feet a little closer together. Take hold of opposite elbows. Bend the knees as much as you need. Let the head hang heavy. If you'd like, you can sway a little bit side to side. Good. Release the arms. Ragdoll your way slowly up to stand. As you get there, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Start to shift the weight into your right foot. Finding tree pose, so you can always use a wall. Bring the left sole of the foot to either anywhere above or below the knee of the right leg. Hands to heart center. You can challenge yourself a little bit by taking your attention to the third eye. So in between the eyebrows and in, gazing a little bit up. Good, then gently release. Bring the left foot down, Start to transfer the weight into your left foot. Right sole of the foot comes up anywhere above or below the knee. Bring hands to heart center, or you can reach them up overhead. Challenge the balance by looking up. Keeping the breath steady. Good, then gently release. Come to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back to a lunge. Draw your chest forward through the arms. Press the back thigh up towards the ceiling. And as you inhale, press through the feet. Come all the way up to high lunge. Drawing ribs and navel in, firming inner thighs in. And bring your hands to heart center. As you exhale, twist right, bringing the left elbow outside the right thigh. You can stay here or bring your back knee down if you need to. Noticing the sensations, feeling the breath. One more full cycle of breath. Then bring the hands down to frame the right foot, heel toe the right foot a little more over to the right, coming into lizard. Back knee can be up or down. Feel free to bring a little movement into it, shifting forward and back and up and down if that feels good. Taking your time, a couple more breaths if you want to lower onto your forearms, or you can lower your forearms onto blocks. Take one more full cycle of breath. And then come back up onto your hands if you're on your forearms. Press through the hands, step back to down dog. Take a breath. And then option to take a vinyasa. If you're taking the vinyasa, on an inhale, roll forward to plank. Lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, press up through cobra, shoulder blades down the back. Draw the heart forward. Exhale, lower down, tuck the toes. Lift up and back, down dog. Take a breath, let the head and neck relax. And then gaze forward, slowly make your way to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet, sweep the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back to a lunge. Breathe here, drawing the heart forward, pressing the back thigh up. And then press through the feet. Come all the way up to high lunge, firming the inner thighs in towards each other and drawing ribs and navel in. Okay, then bring the hands to heart center. With your next exhale, take your right elbow outside the left knee. And if you'd like, bring that back knee down. Again, just feeling the sensations, feeling the breath. Take one more full cycle of breath. And then bring the hands down to frame the left foot. Heel toe the left foot over to the left, bringing the left hand inside, left foot. Coming into lizard with the back knee up or down. Take your time to come into it. The breath will let you know if it's time to go deeper. If you'd like, forearms can come down to blocks or the mat. If you'd like, find some movement here. Keep the breath steady. Two more full cycles of breath. Good. Then if the forearms are down, come back up onto the hands. Press back, down dog. Can always come to the knees first. Take a breath. Good. Then option to take a final vinyasa. Or you can rest in child's pose or stay in down dog. If you're taking the vinyasa, inhale to plank. Lower slowly down to your belly. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, lower down. Press up and back to down dog, either coming to the knees first or pressing straight back. Take a breath. Good, then gaze forward and slowly step to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. So we'll step out wide with your left foot. You'll want a block or a bolster, something you can rest your head on. So bringing hands to hips, inhale, lift the chest, exhale, fold. Bringing the hands down to the mat. Make sure your toes aren't turned out. And then whatever level you need to rest your head on the block, just find the spot that feels best. Bring your hands under your shoulders and keep your arms active, drawing the elbows in towards each other and making like a little shelf. If the legs are straight, press the sitting bones up towards the ceiling. Broaden your sitting bones. If you find that as you relax into it, you can lower the level of the block. Feel free to do so. Take 2 more full cycles of breath. Good. Then press yourself up halfway. Find your feet and legs. Bend the knees. Hands to hips. Come all the way up. Heel toe your feet closer together, and we'll find some space at the wall for legs up the wall. So when you're coming into legs up the wall, be sure to bring your butt all the way up against it and then swing your feet up. So let the arms flop out to the side, the shoulder blades together, moving down the back. Soften the muscles in the face. We'll be here for several more breaths. And thoughts will inevitably come up. And as they do, just gently bring your attention back to the breath. With your next inhale, wiggle the fingers and the toes. Start to bend your knees and gently roll off to one side. Super gently press yourself up and find your way back to your mat, lying back for Shavasana. So let the feet flop out, the arms flop out. Let's close the eyes. You're not this body, not this mind. Deeper and deeper into relaxation, into surrender. Allow your next inhale to be a little deeper. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Let the head fall side to side. On an inhale, reach the arms up overhead, stretch the legs long. As you exhale, gently roll off to one side, using the strength of the arms to press yourself up to an easy seat, keeping the eyes soft or closed. Sitting up nice and tall as you get there, bringing hands to heart center. Thank you all so much for joining me. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.